Hi, everybody. As I've been getting some questions, very good questions from some of you, I wanted to post a quick instructions or some ideas and guidelines for the double entry journal. You have the first entry, your first post entry to it is due by the end of the day, September 9. And so I just wanted to give you some more information. The instructions and everything you need in order to complete this assignment is on the syllabus. It's explained to you exactly what the goal is and what you are expected to do. In addition to that, I also posted, if you go to the weekly plans where I am right now, and you look at week 3, the double entry journal examples, if you click at it, you'll get this file downloaded for you. And what you have here are two examples from of the work of students in past semesters. Both of those examples have received an A. So in terms of if you wanted an actual example of how this double entry journal should look like. So the point is to have you reflect or react to part of the text. And what I ask you to do is to choose a quote. It could be a couple. Don't go more than 2 unless there's something you really, really urgently, you cannot choose between 3. That might still work, but it's not a matter of more is better. It's really not. One good quote with a strong analytical reflective reaction is excellent. So the first thing that you'll do, you will provide the quote itself, in quotation marks with the page number. You have to react to the readings from our book mostly, or whatever it is that we are reading that week. So you don't have to provide me a full source, but just the page number, because I kind of know which reading you are reacting to. Okay, so provide me with the quotes and then your response. What did it make you feel? Anything you thought about it? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? It's a reflection, your analytical reflection though. As we proceed with the readings, hopefully you can make some links, some ties to other ideas, other theories, other readings that we've done in the past, but try to provide a commentary on that specific quote that you chose. Did you choose it because you really like it? Because it reminded you of something that happened or that you read about? Did you choose it because you really disliked it? Because it got you upset or angry, or because you think the author is really wrong? Let me know that and explain why. In terms of format, you can just write, the text here and then the response below it. The second example that I gave you here uses a table format. Some students find this easier. So on one side of the table, you provide the text, provide the quote, and then on the other column, you provide your reflection. And this way, if you have more than one, then you can put them side by side again. I don't really mind if you're using a table or not, but you should clearly choose a quote, or like I said, a couple of them, and then your reflection, your reaction should be connected or related or linked to it in some way. Now, technically, when you are ready to submit your double entry journal after you chose your quote, you can get to it in one of 2 ways. You can click on the link in the designated week from the weekly plans, or you can go this way. You can click here on the left side menu on the double entry journal, and then choose the one that we are in. Right now we are in number 1, right? and so you will enter it, and that's what you will see. It will have your name up here, and since I didn't post anything, it doesn't show any entry. However, you could see the entries of other students. Okay, if I click on Caitlin's, for example, you'll see that's her entry. Caitlin chose to upload her entry, and that's perfectly fine. That's why all you see here is a link. If you want to read what she wrote, just click on it, it would download. The other thing that you see here is a comment. This is my comment, my reaction, some build-up questions. Those are all points for thought. This is not your grade. Your grade and any comments that are specifically related to your work, i.e. personal information, will not be available over here. Instead, you could access your grade and any other comments or ideas or suggestions for the next one that I posted in your gradebook. Okay, but here what you could do is you could read other people's posts and you could read my comments. If I think that you guys are comfortable, or if I hear back from some people who said, oh, I would like to comment on other students' work as well, just a matter of, keeping the conversation ongoing, I could open that feature too that would allow you to post comments. Okay, so let's go back to my page. Okay, let's go back to my page and I'll show you how to enter a post. Okay, so you go to create journal entry and make sure that you put a title. It can be anything. Entry number 1. It doesn't have to be a proper title, but if you don't put a title in, it would not post. You would not be able to submit it. And then you have one of two options. You could just go into this box and type your work or copy paste it from another place, or you could go and upload the file, say that you completed the work on a Word or another word processor. Please do not upload a .pages documents, because I do not have a Mac and I would not be able to open them. So that's the only one that you cannot, but any other thing, a PDF, open source word processors, this is all fine. And then you have one of two choices. You could save the entry as a draft, say that you started to work and you want to come back to it later. Please do that. Or you can just post the entry. And once you post it, it would alert me that it's ready for me to read, to react to, and to grade. So I hope this was helpful, but of course, if not, let me know by either posting a question on the questions and answers discussion forum or emailing me directly with your question. I'm looking forward to reading all of your journals.